Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our season opening doubleheader of high school basketball coverage here on Service Electric Cable TV. My name is Paul Garrity, coming to you tonight from the home of the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack here in Plains, Pennsylvania. Doubleheader action tonight. The opener between the Royals of Holy Redeemer in red, and up from the Lehigh Valley, it's the Emmaus Green Hornets, dressed in white with the green numbers and letters. Should be a good one here in the opener. Wilkes-Barre area and Mid-Valley set to compete in the nightcap about 20 minutes following this one, and the 2023 high school basketball season is officially underway on the first night of December. And the Royals control the opening tip. Starting five for head coach Paul Guido, Cody Quaglia, Mark Atherton, Braden Sock, and David Popson. And if those last two names sound familiar, both transfers from Hanover area in the Ford guard lineup. And the forward is number 4, George Sabatini. Royals coming off yet another Wyoming Valley Conference Division II title. Will not be easy tonight against a bigger school in the Green Hornets of Emmaus. This is Braden Sock launching and missing, and Popson, his former Hanover teammate, rips down the offensive board. Whole new starting five this year for Paul Guido and the Royals as they turn it over. And Emmaus will get their first crack a minute 18 into the game. Starting five for Emmaus, Tegan McCourt and Michael Rooney in the four-guard lineup, along with Jametric Harris, number 20, and Jacques Curly Catrician, number 30. And William Barber, number 44, rounds out the starting five. Emmaus High School is located in the beautiful town of Macungie, Pennsylvania. That's located not far from the Allentown-Bethlehem penetration. Atherton for three, and a leaping rebound from Jametric Harris. Royals in the man-to-man to start. Paul Guido said expect to see a little more zone than usual out of the Royals in this one. Harris misfires, and it'll go back to Redeemer. Season's over 2 minutes old. We're still looking for our first points. Sloppy dribble there from Quaglia, but Sock regathers for the Royals. Sock for three. Barber off the pirouette, and the rebound down to Popson. May have taken. Oh, there it is. They break the seal, and Sock the pull up from deep. And the Royals take a 3-0 lead. Expect to see a lot of that from Sock this year, as the Royals drop back into looks like a 2-3 zone. Here is Barber, the southpaw. Has the answer, and we're tied at 3. Royals should be a team that can handle pressure this season, with all 5 players on the court able to handle the basketball, and that's a backcourt violation. As Sabatini controlled it, shoveled it back into the other end. 4:35 to play, first quarter. Michael Rooney strokes it from deep. All 3 buckets of the game have come from downtown. 6-3 Hornets. Sock rejected by Harris. Offensive foul as Atherton stepped in to take it. Redeemer is expected to go 10 deep in a lot of their games this year with the addition of those 2 kids from across town. A lot of depth for Paul Guido, despite the fact that they're incorporating an entirely new starting 5. Barber doing work down low. 8 straight points for Emmaus. They lead 8-3. Sabatini driving baseline and challenge from Curly Katrician. And we'll see our first free throws of the season.
Number 30, Katrician is first, team second.
George Sabatini will be expected to play a bigger role with Redeemer this year. Last year, his main job was to play defense, crash the offensive glass. This year, can be one of the main weapons offensively. 8-4 Hornets, 3:10 to play, opening frame. And a travel whistled against Rafael Torrero, who just checked into the game. Torrero, a 6'4" junior. Emmaus traditionally a solid basketball program down in the Lehigh Valley. Sock might have got a little too deep, and he's called for the travel. Officiating crew tonight, Sean Slusser, Jack Bonchevsky, and Charlie Majikis. Barber grabbed on the arm, and the Royals commit their first foul of the season. Cody Quaglia. Mooney carving out space. The tip from the Hornets is no good, and it's out of bounds to Emmaus. Sock, the smallest man on the floor, rips down the defensive board. Not a lot of offense here in the first 6 minutes. 8-4 Royals. Quick hands from Harris, comes up with a steal. Mooney for 3, and it's 11-4. Third three-point shot of the quarter from the Hornets. Second one by Mooney. Sock left alone. Atherton flying in for the tip, but it's controlled by the Hornets. 2-on-3, Barber draws the contact. Sabatini picks up his first. First substitution for Paul Guido tonight. Michael Dubaskus checks into the game for the Royals. Experienced senior, first one off the bench. Traveling against Atherton, who was down with the basketball and got up. And the Hornets keep it. .104 to play, first quarter, 12-4 Hornets. Mooney left alone again. That's a breakdown defensively by the Royals. I'm not sure if there's a timeout or an official's timeout. It is a timeout called by Holy Redeemer. 56 seconds to play, first quarter. Emmaus out early. They lead it 15-4. Paul Garrity here with you from Wilkes-Barre area. First of two, Wilkes-Barre area, the Wolfpack take on a traditionally very good Mid-Valley Spartan program coming up following this one. 15-4 Hornets, under 40 seconds to play here in the first. Sabatini dribbles into trouble. Dubaskus scoops up the loose change. Here's Sock. Still 14 seconds on the first quarter timer. Logan Seacole is in for Redeemer and promptly turns it over. Seacole, number 3, he's a junior. 10 seconds for the Hornets to try to add to their lead. Barber launches, not that time, but a strong start for the team up from the Lehigh Valley. The Emmaus Hornets lead Holy Redeemer after one, 15-4 here on Service Electric TV. Starting off the season with a little AC/DC. You can never go wrong with AC/DC. I think that's a band that kind of spans generations, young or old. You're not going to find a lot of people that aren't AC/DC fans. 15-4, Emmaus with the lead here in game number 1 of what's going to be a long year of coverage of high school basketball here on Service Electric Cable. All the points for the Hornets in the first quarter were scored by 2 guys. Michael Mooney made 3 3-point shots, and William Barber made 1 for 3 of his 6 total points. And there's the first bucket by somebody else, and that's Torero. Sock rattles home a mid-range J. his second field goal. 17-6 Hornets. Into the game is Jack Census, a 6'1 junior, number 12 in the white jersey. Harris goes barreling in, and the blocking foul called against Sock. That's his first.
Number 23, Sock, his first. Team's first.
Royals back to the man-to-man. They showed a little bit of zone in the middle of that first period, but it's been mostly man. Here's Barber. Strong take. Sabatini got a piece of it. Again, 2 blocks on the possession for Sabatini. He might have got a piece of that one as well. And the possession arrow gives it back to Redeemer.
To the Royals.
George Sabatini, that pogo stick in the middle. Royals will have some shot blocking this year with Sabatini playing more minutes, as well as Popson, who can really get up, and a steal in the backcourt. And Census cashes in the layup. 19-6 Hornets. Atherton, with a bailout foul call, will go against Matthew DeShenis, or check that, that's Owen Hefner, who just checked into the game, number 14. 6'4 junior. Matthew Volquez has checked in the first time for the Hornets as well. So Emmaus has already gone 9 deep in this game. Early here in quarter number 2. Quaglia sets up Sock, open look, got it. Braden Sock's got 8 of the 9 Holy Redeemer points. 10-point game, and the Hornets want to talk it over. 6:04 to play first half. Emmaus 19 and Holy Redeemer 9.
By the Green Hornets.
Six minutes to play, second quarter, here in game number 1 of our season opening doubleheader. And there's a moving screen violation against Volquez on the dribble handoff.
Fouls on the Green Hornets. Number 2, Matthew Volquez. His first. Team's second.
Volquez goes to the bench as Michael Rooney, who stroked those 3 long-range bombs in the first quarter, checks back in. Jack Hurst, number 10, is in for Holy Redeemer as the Royals turn it over off the deflection. Redeemers looked a little ragged offensively in this first half, having trouble getting into their offense, not surprising with 5 new starters and almost an entirely new rotation. And Sabatini called for a double dribble. Not seen a lot of Redeemer games over the past decade where boys team has 9 points 11 minutes into the game. Census flying into the rim. Sets up Barber for a mid-range miss. Here's Mooney looking for another. Rattles out. Sabatini gets tied up by Barber. Barber drills it from deep. "18 of the 22 from Emmaus." From Rooney and Barber. They lead by 13. Popson trying to carve out some space against Curly Catrician. Barber gets the angle against Sabatini and scores. Barber in double figures now with 11. It's the biggest lead of the night for Emmaus. Foul on the open floor. That's the second against Cody Quaglia. Atherton and Dubascus back on the floor for Paul Guido. Demetric Harris and Tegan McCourt check back in for Emmaus. Here's Rooney off the screen, misfires. Just past the midway point here in quarter number 2. Quaglia beats his defender and draws the contact. First against Tegan McCourt. Fourth against the team. Quaglia, difficult running shot. Curly Catrician cleans it up on the weak side. Open look for McCourt. Doesn't get the bounce. Curly Catrician doesn't either, and now the Royals with numbers the other way. Quaglia attacks the rack and sent right back by Harris. Harris baited him into that one. Elevation gets the block. Royals keep it with 3:17 to play in the half. Popson, a little 9-footer. Lid is on the rim for Redeemer here to start the season. Atherton stays in front of Harris. Good defense there by the Royals senior, but a rebound foul called against the Royals.
Fouls on the Green Hornets. Number
Nope, they got that on Curly Contrition for Emmaus. That's his second. So bonus time now for Holy Redeemer. Different rules this season in high school basketball. No more 1-and-1s. I'm personally not a big fan of that rule, but I hate change. Two-shot free throws. As soon as the team gets in the bonus, as Popson drains the first. (24-10) Emmaus, 2:22 to play before the break. Census. And the offensive rebound putback from Jametrick Harris, his first field goal. And the Hornets stretch the lead out to 16. Evan Licari, number 5, is in for Holy Redeemer as Atherton steps into a 3-ball. Good box out position there from Torero. Tough runner, whipped off the glass, and it'll be Royal basketball. Sabatini back on the floor. Barber and his 11 points back in there for the Hornets. Minute 35 to play, second quarter. Redeemer led 3-0, and that's the last time they've seen the lead. Torero chiseling out space against Licari and gets the bounce. (18-point) lead for Emmaus. Sabatini over the high leaping Harris. Torero collects the carom. 45 seconds to play in a difficult offensive first half for the Red Shirts. Clock down to 12 seconds. Barber, a little too much dribbling. Good defensive possession there. And that'll do it for the first half of the season opener here at Wilkes-Barre Area High School. Holy Redeemer Royals held to 10 first half points by the team from down the turnpike. The Emmaus Hornets have the lead at halftime, 28-10. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for second half action right here on Service Electric TV. Back here at Wilkes-Barre Area High School, Paul Garrity with you, 28-10, a surprising score. Emmaus leads Holy Redeemer as we get set to start the third quarter. Leading scorer in the first half for Emmaus was William Barber, number 44, the 6'2 senior, had 11 points. Michael Rooney had 9. All 9 of them came from long range. Emmaus hit 5 3-point shots in the first half. And the Holy Redeemer struggled. Braden Sock had all 3 of their field goals and 8 of their 10 points. And a quick foul called underneath by Jack Bonchevsky against the Royals. Couple quick fouls against Redeemer in the first 24 seconds, and Emmaus maybe sees some sort of an adjustment that Paul Guido has made defensively, and the Hornets will take a timeout. Full timeout, 7:36 to play in the third. Emmaus 28, Holy Redeemer 10. Royals searching for answers, I'm sure, in that locker room. A 10-point first half, not what Paul Guido had in mind. Again, not all that surprising that Redeemer would get off to a slow start with basically almost an entirely new rotation of players and a totally new starting five. Emmaus in the whites, Holy Redeemer in red. Mid-Valley and Wilkes-Barre will play in the nightcap of this opening round of the season opening tournament. We'll have that one for you coming up next. Two-three zone for Redeemer to start the quarter. Tapped out, it'll stay here with the Hornets. Patient trip results in a good shot and a bucket for Tegan McCourt, and the lead is 20. First points of the game for the 5'10" senior, Tegan McCourt. Popson the turnaround, little baby hook over the left shoulder from Dave Popson. His first field goal, and the first field goal for Redeemer by anyone other than Braden Sock, 30-12. Harris cuts off Sabatini in the paint. George left alone, left wing three, book it for George Sabatini. And that's the first field goal for Redeemer by anybody who is not a transfer from Hanover area, 30-15. Royals back to the man-to-man. 5:17 to play in a fast-moving third quarter. McCourt jacks one up and gets the friendly bounce. (33-15) Emmaus. Good defense there by the much bigger Barber against Atherton, and Sabatini drains another from downtown. So maybe the Royals have a little run in them here in the second half. It's a 15-point game. Harris barrels into Atherton, and Sabatini tugs away the rebound. Sock, not a great look there. Barber crosses the timeline. 4:10 to play in the third. Harris. It's twice now Atherton the last two trips down the floor has tried to draw the charge, and Charlie Mujikis hasn't bought it either time. 35-18. Off the hands of Popson, a Royal turnover. This year is going to be much more of a challenge for Paul Guido, especially early in the season, trying to find the right combinations, get these guys to gel. So much success over the years for Coach Guido in this program as McCourt launches a three and misfires. Sabatini, quick release. He's got 8 points in the quarter. It's 35-20 Hornets. Harris got Sabatini up in the air, deflected out off the hands of Barber. Rafael Torero, number 22 for Emmaus, who gave them some good first half minutes back in the game. Curly Katrician to the bench. 2:34 to play in the third. 15-point deficit. Quaglia makes it 13. McCourt might have rolled an ankle there. Matt Volquez back in for the first time here in the second half. Royals now have put Sabatini, oh, check that, they're back in the man-to-man. Barber, not sure about that shot. He's made a couple from down there tonight, but not in the flow of the offense there. Rooney fires and misses. And a foul 90 feet from the rim goes against Barber. It's the second foul against Barber. And a timeout called by Holy Redeemer. 1:59 to play in the third. Royals trailed by 20 at one point. They've trimmed it down to 13 here on Service Electric TV. Again, Wilkes-Barre and Mid-Valley coming your way next here from the home of the Wolfpack. We'll be back on the air tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock for the third place game. Losers of the games here tonight will clash tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and then the championship contest of this season opening tournament will immediately follow that one. You can catch all the action right here on Service Electric Cable. If you're watching on Channel 9, by the way, and you'd like to watch the game in high definition, you can go right over to channel 509, and we're right on there in beautiful HD. Again, channel 9 in standard def, channel 509 in high definition. Volquez gets past Sock. Torero all alone, straight on triple try. Leaping rebound for Quaglia. Sabatini ahead of the pack. And the lead is down to 11. 10 third quarter points for George Sabatini. Harris for three, no. Little life in the red team here in the third quarter. .45 seconds to play in the third. 11-point deficit for the Royals. Hurst launches and hits. Check that, that's Quaglia. They call it a 2-point shot. And this 20-point lead has been cut to single digits awfully quick. (35-26). Hornets will play for one. 13 seconds left. Barber with 5 seconds. Atherton switches off. Barber misses. 3 quarters in the books here at Wilkes-Barre area. And this one's gotten a lot more interesting. The Royals outscore Emmaus 16-7 in the period. And they trail after 3, 35-26. Well, Holy Redeemer is a team that most people expect to get better and better as the season goes along with this entirely new rotation. They've gotten better and better as this game has gone along. The Royals closed that third quarter on a 16-4 run, and they trailed by 9 as we enter the fourth and final period. Paul Garrity here with you. Wilkes-Barre and Mid-Valley coming up next in the nightcap of this December 1st doubleheader. The earliest I can ever remember the high school basketball season starting, as Jack Census ups the lead to 11. Second field goal of the game for Census, the 6'1" junior. Near turnover, not sure about that shot from Census, but gets bailed out by Torero with an offensive rebound. Barber steamrolling through the paint. Torero, another offensive rebound. He has been an unsung hero in this game. Only has 4 points, but he's been a big factor when he's been in there. And now a foul goes, I believe, against Quaglia. It's Cody's third. Logan Seacole back in the game, replacing Quaglia. 6:50 to play. 37-26 Hornets. Traveling call against Chase Whitesell, who has just checked in moments ago. Atherton beats the 10-second clock. Sock has its pocket picked by Barber and picks up the foul on the other end.
Fouls on the Royals. Number 23, Sock. Team second.
Second against Sock, second against Redeemer here in the period.
Number 20, Harris.
Demetric Harris back on the floor for Emmaus. Barber with 11, or check that, 13, 11 of those in the first half. Michael Rooney had 9 early points, has not scored since for Emmaus. Sabatini with 10 of his 11 points came in the third quarter as Torero gets free underneath. Off the feed from Harris. Back-to-back buckets by the Hornets, the lead back up to 13. Clock tumbling now, under 6 minutes to play. Emmaus has come in here with a good game plan. They have not given up a lot. Almost no open looks from downtown as Barber showing the ball handling ability in the open floor. Maybe the most impressive play of the night by either team in the game, and it's a little 6-0 run by Emmaus to stretch this back out to 15. Atherton fouled by Barber. Aiden Santos is in the game for Emmaus for the first time. 6'1" senior wearing number 40. Michael Dubaskus back on the floor for Paul Guido and the Royals. Sabatini from downtown, a little too strong, and a good, strong rebound there by Census. Harris takes the contact and finishes right through it. Second field goal of the game for Demetric Harris. 8-0 run by the Hornets. And the Royals will spend another timeout. 4:28 to play in the ball game. Emmaus looking like they're on their way to a season opening win. They lead 43-26. Again, we'll be back on the air tomorrow afternoon at 3:00 p.m. for a doubleheader featuring these same 4 teams that we have here tonight. Third place game at 3 o'clock, finals at roughly 4:30. 5 games live on the air here on Channel 9 and Channel 509 in HD next week. starting on Tuesday night with a boys game between Delaware Valley and Wyoming Seminary. That game is a special 6 o'clock start. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday afternoon game to boot. Nobody, and I mean nobody, brings you more high school sports anywhere in northeastern Pennsylvania than us here at Service Electric Cable. Census might have had that deflected, no. Just lost it on the way up. (43-26). Clock melting under 4 minutes to play, and the screen roll does not go as planned. Holy Redeemer, despite this loss tonight, will still be the favorite in Wyoming Valley Conference Division I, although Nanticoke will definitely have something to say about that. Nanticoke on paper might actually be the favorite, but I think until someone knocks off Holy Redeemer, you've got to consider them the top dogs in the division. To be the man, you've got to beat the man, as the nature boy Ric Flair once said. Royals have definitely been the man over the past 10 years in Division II basketball. Three minutes to play. Sabatini off the steal, and that's the kind of a night it's been. Royals will get another crack at it tomorrow afternoon against the loser of the upcoming Mid-Valley Wilkes-Barre game. Atherton again tried to take the charge, and a foul called. Hornets want the basket to count on a goaltending, and they may have a point. Jack Census to the free throw line. The Emmaus has really not shot many free throws tonight. That's just their third attempt of the game.
Number 12, Census. Number
45-26, Emmaus. This one's never really been all that close. Royals trailed by 20 early in the third as Evan Licari drills one from the corner. .20 lead got whittled down to 9 by Redeemer to end the third quarter, but then an 8-0 run here in the fourth kind of took all the drama out of this one. See some more players here with a minute 46 to play. Jack Washikowski checks into the game for Redeemer, number 25. Jack Hurst also back in the game. Michael Casey, number 12, is in for the first time. Lawson Vasquez, a 6'2 senior guard, number 33, is on the floor for Emmaus. This is Daniel Rolson, a 5'10 junior guard. A little reverse action from Rolson just into the game. Holy Redeemer will go back to the drawing board tonight. They had just 2 players score more than 4 points. And that's not the way Paul Guido's boys usually roll. Rolson out of the pack, under a minute to play. Here's a 3-point try by Pacey Santos. Hafner the putback off the window. His first basket. Impressive defensive showing tonight by Emmaus. They had the right game plan and they executed it. And Redeemer really did not get a lot of open looks from the guys they want shooting the basketball. 7 seconds left. Lakari. Final score here in game number 1. Emmaus 49 and Holy Redeemer 29. We're going to take a break. Mid-Valley and Wilkes-Barre will go through their pregame rituals, and we'll have that one coming up for you in moments right here on Service Electric TV. Paul Garrity here with you. Game number 2 of our season opening doubleheader of coverage here on Service Electric Cable TV. Emmaus, the Green Hornets, a 20-point victory over Holy Redeemer in the opener tonight. So Emmaus awaits the winner of this one between Mid-Valley and Wilkes-Barre area. Wilkes-Barre area in the light-colored jerseys, and their starting lineup looks like this. Capri Cottle is number 0 in the backcourt with number 1, Melvin Egbeto, and number 2, David Januzzi. Up front for the Wolfpack, number 14, Channing Brown, and the big guy, number 21, 6'2", Jordani Rodriguez. Mid-Valley in the light blue jerseys, it's Demaje Dunstan, number 0, with Nathan Sadaka and Jacob Lesher in the backcourt. Their leading scorer is number 11, Richard Vinansky, who we'll see a lot of tonight. And number 34 is the very athletic Khalik Cook. So that's a look at tonight's starting 5 as Dunstan drives the paint and scores. Demaje Dunstan is expected to be a big player for Mid-Valley this season. And Dunstan, the 5'7" junior, gets Mid-Valley on the board. It's answered right back by Channing Brown with the driving layup. And we're even at 2 apiece, 1 minute in front of a really good crowd here at Wilkes-Barre Area High School. And Januzzi picks up the foul, defending against Dunstan.
Number 2, Januzzi is first. Team's first.
Veteran officiating crew tonight, John Callahan, Steve Scammer, and Steve Jemsky, tonight's officials. Offensive rebound for Lesher. And it looks like Cottle got a little too physical down low. One thing that'll coach drive every coach nuts is offensive rebounds off missed free throws. See if Mid-Valley can capitalize here, leading 3-2. Lesher driving against Brown. Another offensive rebound. This time it's Cook, and Dunston took an extra step. Wilkes-Barre area suffered through a difficult year last year, just 6-16. Most people feel like they're poised to improve on that by a significant amount. Januzzi carves out some space but misses the short one. Nice little crossover there by Sadaka, but a little too unselfish. Pass picked off by Egbeto. Cottle makes Dunston pay for the overplay. Wolfpack 4, Mid-Valley 3. Dunston left alone in the corner. That's not his game. He's more of a slasher and a distributor. That's last touch by Wilkes-Barre. Jim Levon clapping his hands over on the Wilkes-Barre sideline. Vinansky for three, book it for Richard Vinansky, one of the best players in the Lackawanna Conference. Versatile player who can really play down low, can also fill it up from the outside as we saw there. Egbeto and Vinansky tied up. And Mid-Valley gets it on the arrow. 6-4 Spartans, 4:47 in the first. Vinansky, baseline drive. That's one he'll usually make, and a foul called against Cook on the rebound. Two teams that love to play up-tempo. Will most likely be the fastest game we see of the four here this weekend. Mid-Valley with their relative, or should check that, Wilkes-Barre with their lack of size is going to want to get out and run at every opportunity, I would imagine, this season. Mid-Valley, their head coach Mike Abda always likes to play up-tempo, and Dunston called for steps. Midway through period number one. Winner plays Emmaus tomorrow at 4:30. Down low, Egbeto powering up against the smaller Sadaka and draws the foul. First free throws of the season for Wilkes-Barre area. Melvin Egbeto, rotation player last year for the Wolfpack. Back as a starting guard this season. Giovanni Crisafulli, 6'3" senior, is into the game for Mid-Valley, number 21. As they lead 6-5. Blocking foul called against Cottle. That's his second. Cottle with the 2 fouls goes to the bench. Vincent Garrett, the 6'2" senior, replaces him. So a little more size on the floor now for Jim Levon. Might not see any zone at all between these two teams for a single possession tonight. They are man-to-man teams all the way. Crisafulli got too far underneath the rim. Januzzi the other way. And a foul whistled against Jacob Lesher. That's his first and the third against the Spartans. Brown elevates, way off, knew where it was going, was able to get his own miss, and bull in a china closet down there, and draws the foul. Lesher picks up 2 personals in a span of about 10 seconds, and he'll go to the bench. Raymond Lettieri, number 4, enters the game for him, and a quick bucket off the bench from Garrett. Wolfpack take a 7-6 lead. Dunston draws the defense. Wild toss up at the rim, and Crisafulli is hammered on the tip effort.
That was on the Wolfpack. For 21, Rodriguez is first. Team's 4th. Unlike the Spartans, for 21, Crisafulli, 22.
Mid-Valley's been a fixture in the district championship games at the arena through the years, ever since Mike Abda took over. He has certainly developed a reputation as one of the very best basketball coaches in northeastern Pennsylvania. Program that was not really thought of as a real successful program before he got there, as Januzzi drains the 15-footer. First field goal of the season for the 5'8" sophomore, David Januzzi. 9-7 Wolfpack. Vanansky will get free throws. That's the second on Jordani Rodriguez, so Cottle and Rodriguez both with 2 for the Pack. Yariel Agueda checks into the game for Wilkes-Barre area, number 10. As well as Mike Keating. Wolfpack lead 9-8, a minute 35 to play. Opening period. Here's Garrett for three. Bullseye. For the big guy, Vincent Garrett. Couple of field goals off the bench here in the first. Biggest lead for either team. It's 12-8. Tightly contested opening 7 minutes. Here's a straight line drive from Mid-Valley's Brady Letirian off the bench. And he's fouled by Brown. That'll be his first. Mid-Valley's usually an excellent free throw shooting team through the years under Mike Abda. Five for 7 here in the first quarter from the line. They trailed 12-10. Garrett, a contested three, and he's fouled by Chris Afuli, who came out to challenge a little too aggressively. So 3 free throws here for Vincent Garrett. Connor Hughes is into the game for Mid-Valley. And Facundo Marquez checks in for the first time for Wilkes-Barre. Marquez, the big guy, 6'5", just a sophomore. Garrett goes 2 for 3. Wolfpack by 4, 39 seconds to play in the first. Hughes spotting up. No. Vanansky the putback. 6 first quarter points for Mid-Valley's expected leading scorer this season. Wolfpack will get the final shot. 7 seconds for Januzzi. Tough one off balance. Tip no good, and action-packed first quarter in the books here at Wilkes-Barre Area High School, and it's the Wolfpack in front 14-12 here at Service Electric TV. Holy Redeemer will play the loser of this one, and then the finals immediately following that game, roughly 4:30, right here on Channel 9 in standard def. Channel 509 in high def. You can catch both of those games right here on Service Electric TV tomorrow, and then next week we got wall-to-wall action of high school basketball on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night, and then a Saturday afternoon game over at Wyoming Seminary. 14-12, Wilkes-Barre leads Mid-Valley as we start quarter number 2. Paul Garrity here with you tonight. Early start to this high school basketball season. On the first night of December. Turnaround shot no good from Mike Keating, who just came into the game for Wilkes-Barre. Both teams going deep into their bench, and Keating picks up the offensive foul. Sadaka might have sold that one a little bit. Lesher back on the floor for the Spartans with his 2 personals. Vanansky